Welcome to Tug Valley High School. James Barker, Bradley Dameron with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Alongside me is also Desmond Napier as we bring you Tug Valley and Logan JV here as it's 6-5 in favor of Tug Valley. As it's Cameron Sloan at the line making the first. As it's been an up and down pace so far, Bradley.
It has, which both these teams like to get out and move up and down the floor, and it makes sense their JVs would as well. So, and right now, Cameron Sloan, who's also a fine wide receiver on the football team at Tug Valley, he has 5 points early.
Spins with it, gives it off to Devin Maynard. Maynard spins in the lane, good move from Maynard. Good up and under take there from Devin Maynard. We got to see him last night in the JV game, and he impressed. 7-7 your score. Good take there, kick over to 4. That's Bryant, as he's able to get it to go.
And Evan Bryant is a pretty good shooter on this JV team. I've seen him a couple of times, and he's played well in his minutes on the JV squad.
And they're going to charge there on Logan's number 5, that's Camden Dillon. As Dillon picks up the offensive foul. 5:10 to go here in the first quarter of play.
And you have Derek Jewell there triggering the ball in for Tug Valley.
Jewell gets it in there to 11, Sloan. Sloan beats the pressure, pull-up jumper at the foul line, good. Smooth stroke there from Sloan. It's a 4-point lead for this Panther JV team, and they're going to get a foul there on Bryant. Is Hatfield able to pick it up?
And I tell you, right now we've got, the future of these two programs, but here later tonight, we've got one heck of a basketball game on hand.
It was a dandy the last time these two hooked up, and we should have another one for you here on the D&D Network as well. Spence with it, back outside. Wiley drives in, floater, no good. Rebound tipped, and right back to Spence, who gives it to Maynard. His jumper no good. Rebound Blankenship skips it out to nobody, and they'll try to track it down. Jewell was there, and now you're going to get a foul. They're going to call that one on Jewell? I believe they will.
And
no, they called it on Logan's number 2, Spence. So Spence picks up the foul.
There was a lot of contact there. I guess they decided to choose one of them, and unfortunately Spence was the man they chose.
It will be brought up by Jewell. Jewell with it, swings it across to Bryant. Bryant, left wing, gets a screen, doesn't use it. Now back to Jewell on the right wing. Jewell throws it way outside, but it's tracked down there by Hale. And now Jewell open on the right wing. He'll step inside the line, jumper no good. Rebound tipped around, and Maynard had it, but he stepped out of bounds, and he'll stay back with the Panthers.
And right now, we've got a lot of early back and forth action, both teams getting down the floor. A lot of young talent out there for both squads. I like what I'm seeing from both Logan and Tug Valley early on, the first 4 minutes here.
It will be Sloan to trigger it in. Gets it in the corner there to Brumfield. And now Sloan will try a 3 from the corner. Front rim no good. Rebound Blankenship there in the middle of the lane. And he'll bring it up the floor. Blankenship with it. Crew stops. Hands it off to Maynard. Maynard back to Blankenship. Open look near the top of the key for Crew. It's no good. Rebound tip controlled there by Brumfield. And now Sloan has it for the Panthers. Drives in, sidesteps, goes up, good. Good move there from Cameron Sloan.
Yeah, Sloan, so far unofficially he has 9 points. He's off to a great start. He's a good young athlete here. The top wide receiver on the football team here as well. Just has a bright future here at Tug Valley in a couple of sports.
13-7, the Panthers lead. It is Logan basketball here. Thanks for watching this JV basketball game with us here on the D&D Sports Network. We thank our sponsors, as well as you can see those in the top left corner as well on the scroll at the bottom of the screen. Maynard with it, right wing, looks, pops, the foul line, rolls out, no good. Rebound, Jewell underneath. Good athletic rebound from Jewell. Jewell brings it up the floor, gets it in the corner. Hale over to Sloan, 3 short. And that one will go out of bounds and back to the Wildcats with 3:10 to go here in the first.
And right now, you know, just it seems like Logan's kind of gone just not really cold, but they could really use a bucket now after just a few empty trips.
Blankenship gets it up ahead. Skip past to Spence now. Spence, good head fake, but he's blocked from behind, but they're going to call the foul on Hale. As he'll pick up his first. Tyler Hodge, maybe a little bit of a disagreement with that call, but nevertheless, Spence at the line to shoot 2.
Well, Coach Hodge, you know, he's expressed his disagreement with officials here and there in the past, once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice. Coach Hodge, one of my favorite coaches to watch and cover. Does a good job. He's been here for some time now. I mean, you know, you go back and look at Coach Hodge. He's still young, but he's been here since I've been covering games here, which is almost 15 years. So
he pretty much went in from being a student and player here, and either immediately or close to immediately started helping on the coaching staffs here.
Steal there from Jewell, tipped it to Sloan. Sloan up ahead with it, drives in, sidestep, gets the roll. It's going to be a timeout from Tug Valley there after the steal and the make from Sloan. 30-second timeout. We'll make a quick one as well. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Bradley Dameron, Desmond Napier. I'll get all those right here eventually, guys.
We have a crew here today.
Yeah, we do. 15-7, your score in this JV game between Tug Valley and Logan. Blankenship drives in, shot up, no good. Rebound underneath by Brumfield. He'll get up ahead to Hale. Hale, skip past to Sloan, a little too far, but gives it right back to Hale and lays it in. Nice play.
That was a really athletic play there by Sloan, just to be able to drag that one down and kick it back out.
Inside to Dillon. And it's his wraparound pass. He was fouled on. That'll be the 15th foul against Tug Valley, so that should send Dillon to the line to shoot 2.
And this, this new rule here, it's really changed how the game's played. I'm not always sure I like it, but it's definitely different and something you got to have to account of.
I will say that I am a fan for a few reasons. As Dillon makes the first, it does speed the game up.
It does. It does a little bit.
From that perspective, you would be looking if Tug Valley had their 15th foul with 2:24 to go in the first quarter. That makes a long second quarter with all the fouls. So I think it does speed the game up, and it also at the end of the game it makes you more aggressive with going for steals. Because you foul anyway, it doesn't really matter. You're getting 2 shots. So ball tipped around, stolen away by Dillon there, and then it goes off of Hale's foot out of bounds, back to Logan.
It's a good idea there, but just a little short on the pass.
Coach Beatty Ford, he has a quarterback, right, coming back? I think they need another one.
Yeah, the quarterback this year was a freshman.
That's right.
Preston May.
Pretty good.
Who would be playing in this game, except I heard before that he's not feeling well.
Well, that's going around right now.
It is. We've had a couple games canceled in the area this week due to
flu and flu-like symptoms.
Going through entire teams.
Chapmanville's Joey Gollahue was under the weather last night, still able to play. Again, Logan lost to Chapmanville by 10 last night, 66-56. But when you look at the schedule Logan has played here in the last 3 days,
they've had a tough stretch.
They've had a tough stretch. This is their 3rd game in 3 days, all against ranked opponents. South Charleston was first. That was at West Virginia State in the Parmar shootout. Then at Chapmanville last night, defending AA state champion. And then Tug Valley, who probably one of the best teams in Class Single A.
Yeah.
And this building being one of the toughest places to play in all of West Virginia.
Yeah, and I mean, and if you look at that, of course, the South Charleston game didn't go well, but they were in that Chapmanville game until, until the end last night.
Right.
It wasn't, sometimes a 10-point lead can be a pretty ho-hum down the stretch, but that game definitely was not a ho-hum type affair.
The question is, can Logan emotionally respond? 3rd game in 3 days, and then an emotional game at Chapmanville last night. This one's going to be emotional tonight. Another rivalry game. As Hale drives in, layup no good, rebound tipped out of bounds, and it will go to Tug Valley, it looks like. No, Logan.
Didn't see a definitive signal there at first. Well, and not to mention Logan's going to want some revenge from how that last game ended. It was one of those games I think whoever lost felt like they should have won.
Right.
And
it was, you go back and you talk about that. Logan definitely feels like they should have won the first contest, up 4 with about 9 seconds to go. And then the next thing you know, they're down 1 and lost that game. As that's Markham at the foul line for this Logan JV team makes the first.
Yeah, and that was a game where there were some big runs. Logan clawed into Tug Valley's lead late in regulation, and then Logan got the big lead. For at least for an overtime game, in the overtime, and then Tug Valley had that flurry in the final few seconds, and we got a timeout on the floor here.
Timeout on the floor. We will do the same. Back with more of this JV game between Tug Valley and Logan after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home and Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Come on down to the Loose Caboose Grill, located in Kermit, West Virginia. Come on in and try out their home fresh food, and go inside of the caboose and sign your name on the wall while you sit down and get you something to eat. Located in Kermit, West Virginia, go grab you a bite to eat at the Loose Caboose Grill.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, 17-12 JV game here between Tug Valley and Logan. James Barker, Bradley Tammer, Desmond Napier with you. And Sloan has it, double team, splits it, goes in, good look over, baseline jumper, rattles out, no good. Rebound Maynard, but Jewell tried to steal it away. It's still on the ground, goes off a foot of Spence, out of bounds, back to Tug Valley.
And right there, that was a good little look there from Sloan. Brumfield just didn't quite get the finish, but Sloan's played impressively so far.
Hale has it. Gets it back outside to Sloan. Dribbles in, stripped away there by Maynard. Devin Maynard up ahead with it. He's going to try to beat everybody down the floor. Can't do it. Misses the layup. Rebound tip to Maynard, who was out of bounds. Spins, gets it to go. Coach Hodge not happy with it. We saw it. We got you back, Coach. And now the pass thrown out of bounds, and it'll be Logan basketball. So they compound the mistake there. And now it's a 3-point lead. Logan with the possession underneath their own basket. Spence has it. Looks. Now we'll dribble it back to the top to try to reset the offense for the Wildcats. Maynard with it. Now gives it over there to Spence. His shot rejected by Hale. Hale back the other way. Gives it off. Layup is going to be a foul called on Markham. As that shot there was from 12, and that is Trent Hager.
And right now, both teams, like I'm glad they both have a few reserves on the JV, because both of them in the bonus, in the opening period.
That one hits the dead of the rim and falls in. That one misses and will be tracked down by Blankenship in the far corner. 18-14 to go, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Maynard back outside. Crew Blankenship thought about the shot, and now very disciplined JV team. They told one shot. Spence pulled it back out along with Blankenship, and now it'll be Maynard that holds it. Blankenship has it. Gives it over to Spence, and that's stolen away. Good steal from Sloan. 2 seconds to go. Floats in and couldn't get the roll. And that will be the end of the first quarter. 18-14 your score. Back with the second quarter of play after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Appalachian Medical, our team has extensive experience in dealing with respiratory disease. That's why we specialize in respiratory products and disease management. We want to bring our knowledge and know-how to help patients live a healthier life. Appalachian Medical was developed by clinical professionals. We have more than 30 years of combined experience in respiratory disease management, case management, critical care, and more. Our respiratory therapists are skilled and compassionate. With offices in Kentucky, West Virginia, Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania, let us be the ones you trust with your medical health care. If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza. Gracie and Tate merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks!
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Bradley Dameron, Desmond Napier with you. 18-14. Kentucky Valley leads Logan in this JV contest as we head to the second quarter. Logan in a 2-3 zone. And it's an extended 2-3. Markham comes out to guard. It's a three from Hager from the corner. No good. Bounces over the backboard. And we'll go back to Logan. And we started off in a flurry. It was bang, bang, bang with buckets, buckets, buckets. But since then, we've kind of slowed down here toward the end of the first quarter, and now into this second quarter of play.
Such a high-paced game early that there was nowhere to go but down as far as the tempo goes.
Spence gave it to Green, and then Green walked with it. Green had 22 points in the JV contest last night against Chapmanville. He's an up-and-comer, freshman. Had a really good football season as a freshman as well. Jewell with it, spins back out. Hager, left wing, swings it over to Sloan, steps into a three. It's good.
Sloan's having a great opening half here.
Green with it for Logan, left side, spins in the lane. Good move, left-hand shot up and good for Green.
Nice move by Green.
His ability to use that opposite hand makes it really hard to defend.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of guys, young guys, especially in a JV game, being able to use their offhand real well.
Back outside Hager to Hale, back to Hager as he'll bring it back up top. Gives it over to Jewell. Jewell swings it to Sloan. Sloan drives in, and he's tripped there by Wiley. And that will be on the floor, and Wiley's first foul. Well, they called it on 11. They called it on Green, so that's his first. .6:31 to go here in the second quarter. JV game between Logan and Tug Valley. Hager swings it over to Bryant. Bryant, who's checked back into the game. And now Wiley's going to be called for a little bump there. There'll be another foul on the Wildcats.
Right now, like you said, this game slowed down quite a bit.
It has.
It's turning more into a half-court type game instead of the breakneck speed we saw in the first, 4 minutes.
Now they're going to check with the book on something. I guess everything's okay.
Sometimes there's just maybe a little maintenance check, make sure everything's on the up and up. Probably checking a number or something.
Bryant with it, guarded by Markham. He'll bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man defense for the Wildcats. Sloan has it. He's been really good so far in this JV game for the Panthers. Spins in, gives it off to Hager. Thought about the three. Kicks it in the corner to Brumfield. Now they're going to call 3 seconds against the Panthers. As Hale may have been in there just a little bit too long.
Yeah, I think he just kind of was lingering a bit, and there's a steal.
And Brumfield able to get it off the pass. Then he lost it on the ground to Spence. And now Logan's going to take a timeout. We'll do the same. 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this word from Mingy Beef Jerky.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, 21-16 JV game between Logan and Tug Valley. 6:03 to go in the first half of play. Thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. Like and share this feed to get those numbers up and the JV kids as much exposure as possible.
And these kids are the future of these two programs. I mean, both storied programs, both multiple mini state championships between the two. It's just great. Anytime you go watch either of these two teams play, you're in for a fun time.
It's great energy, not only on the floor but in the stands as well. And both two very passionate fan bases about their basketball in Southern West Virginia.
They get pretty exuberant here sometimes.
Yes, they do. Exuberant is a very good word for this crowd. Green, three, short. Rebound out to Hager. Thought about the skip pass up ahead to Brumfield, but thought the wiser and checks it down to Sloan. Sloan will bring it up the floor. Gets it inside to Hale. Hale back outside Hager. Swings it to Brumfield. Brumfield to Hale, baseline. And Hale's shot is fouled. And that will put him to the line to shoot two.
And I tell you, Hale is a pretty solid shooter with a pretty good form, so has a pretty good chance here to extend this lead a little bit.
Makes the first. Makes the second. 7-point lead now for the Panthers. Spence got it stolen from behind. It's off the foot of Logan, out of bounds, and we'll go back to the Panthers as ball rolls toward the concession stand line.
Yeah, where they keep that door open there. I think it was rolling right towards the merchandise table.
Yeah, it was. Long pass there from Bryant, and it goes out of bounds. That was more like a Tua Tagovailoa pass there from. I'm sorry, I'm a Bills fan, so I had to throw my shot in at the Dolphins one time this year on the basketball broadcast.
I'm a Bears fan, so I'll just say it looked like a Justin Fields pass.
It looks like every quarterback you guys have had since Jay Cutler's Super Bowl run.
Oh man,
it's been a long time. That's how old we are, Bradley. Green is fouled there, and he'll go to the line to shoot too. They call it a blocking foul. Called on Brumfield there.
Brumfield, yeah.
That's his second.
You know, I should take that back. If it was Justin Fields, then pass would never even gotten off. So
Green makes the first.
That was a little unfair there to Fields.
Well, he did have a really good season out of the first-round draft pick from Tennessee, and by way of Huntington High School, Darnell Wright.
Had a phenomenal season. Well, you know, the Bears had a couple of West Virginians on the roster there. Tyson Bagent was the backup quarterback, went 2-2 in starting action. And Wright had a really good rookie season at right tackle.
Sloan with it, drives baseline. When we get a chance, I'm going to ask you about a couple Bears draft questions, but not while the action's going on the floor. Sloan's back outside. Hale, 3 on the way. Rattles out. Spence with the rebound for the Wildcats. They trail by 5, 23-18. Score's a lot closer than maybe the way the game has been played so far. You know, it looks like Tug was going to kind of walk away with this JV game there for a little bit, but Logan has kind of kept the pace and played long, and there's a whistle on the floor.
They were calling a push off, I guess, maybe down underneath a bit. You know, I always refer to the men in stripes and say they have the best view in the house. So, and I always say my eyes sometimes deceive me. So,
they call that foul. Brandon Browning's still looking for an explanation. He got an explanation. He just didn't like the explanation that he got. As that one's missed there by Sloan. Rebound to Markham. He threw it ahead. It's now stolen away off the tip. That's Bryant with it. Bryant gives off to Hale. Pull up jumper from 18 feet. Back rim, no good. Rebound underneath by Sloan, and now they're going to call it on the floor as he was able to get Blankenship in the air, and that'll be a foul on Blankenship. That'll be the 15th foul, so it didn't matter if it was in the air or on the floor or not, because now Sloan goes to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and Sloan was already going to the line. He's like, give me my shots. That's what he was wanting. Sloan's had a great half so far, though, for the Panthers.
He's kind of lit up the scorebook here. I don't know how many points he has in comparison to what's on the scoreboard, but it's got to be over half.
Unofficially 14 before this free throw.
So 15 of the 24. That's again unofficially. He may have missed a basket along the way. Well, they put that on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Should be 25. I'm right. No, 25-18 is correct. 7-point lead for the Panthers. Green up ahead with it. He got bumped from behind there by Branham.
Yeah, Branham, I think, just got a little bit over-eager there.
Bull in a China shop type play there for that young man, but that's okay.
Good news is they had a few to give. So.
Yes, they do. 4:05 to go here in the first half. Green had it, gets it back outside Spence. Spence being hounded there by Bryant, now throws it away to Sloan. Sloan in the lane, drives in. Little layup is good there. Nice play, steal and the layup there from Cameron Sloan. Blankenship lost it, got it back, skips it up to Green, steps in, goes around Hale and gets the bucket to go.
That's a nice job there by Gage Green to drive to the basket and get around a defender and put it in.
Hesitation was really good there. 3:22 to go here in the first half. It's a 7-point lead for the Panthers in this JV contest between the two schools. Screen from Hale, Sloan has it, and now we'll reset up top. Hand it off to Bryant. Bryant to the left wing, back up top to Sloan. 18-footer, front rim no good. Rebound around, it gets to Hager. And now Branham will swing at Sloan. 3 on the play, no good. Rebound Hale, baseline jumper for him, misses everything. And it's pulled down backside by Spence. Spence with it, slows it down for the Wildcats. 2-3 zone for the Panthers. Logan patiently moving the ball around here. Green has it, turnaround jumper in the paint, no good. And now it will be back to the Panthers with 2:15 to go here in this first half of play. Drive in from Sloan, shot no good. They wanted a foul call, did Tug Valley, not going to get it. Green lost at that time by Brandon, much better hands, now gets it ahead to Sloan. Sloan, easy lay in, gets it to go. 9-point lead for the Panthers.
And that time, Branham did well on coming up from behind.
Did it the right way.
Showed a little restraint.
Green with it in the inside, shot no good, rebound tipped out. Bryant will save it, now throws it down the floor to Hale. It's numbers for Tug Valley for the moment, but they're going to reset with 1:35 to go here in the first half, holding a 9-point lead. Sloan kind of been the star of the show so far. And Bryant may have gotten away with a walk, doesn't matter. Crew Blankenship gets it for the Wildcats anyway. He's able to lay it in.
That's a great job there by Blankenship.
And he did a good job slowing down his momentum and able to get the lay in. So 7-point lead now, 29-22. Hager, pull-up jumper for him, 18 feet, back rim no good, and you're going to get a foul on Sloan there.
Yeah, it looked like Mr. Spence there went kind of flying towards the wall. So I assume that Sloan pushed him in the back on that rebound attempt, which definitely happens underneath.
It does. That was something I was really good at in football as a receiver. I didn't always push off, but that was below the waist. I never got caught. So
that's the way you got to do it.
Rebound from Spence, and then he traveled. Nope, call a foul. They call a foul.
I think they're going to call a foul on Hale.
That should be the 15th foul, so they'll send Spence to the line to shoot 2, I believe, because Hale does pick it up. Nope, going to be the 4th. And the scoreboard operator is quicker than I anticipated. Inside pass to Blankenship, turnaround jumper, back rim no good. Green gets the rebound, goes up strong, and gets it to go. Gage Green cuts the Tug Valley lead to 2 possessions. The 5-point lead for the Panthers, 40 seconds to go here in the first half. It's the crowd starting to file in here.
And I expect this place to really be full and rocking by the time the varsity game tips off here. Looks like.
Sloan drives in, goes all the way in, up and under. Ooh, nice play. Cameron Sloan has put on a show. 15 seconds to go in the half. Spence brings it up the floor. Logan with a chance to cut it back to 5 or 4. 5 seconds to go. Blankenship has it. 3. Markham corner shot is no good, and that'll do it for the first half of play. 31-24, favor of the Tug Valley Panthers here in this JV contest between Logan and Tug Valley. We'll be back with the Three Guys Pizza halftime show right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 and reach us Monday through Friday.
At Giovanni's Pizza in West Logan, we got subs, calzones, wings, pizza, and more. Stop by today. Great service with great deals. We also got a newly renovated and remodeled dining room where you can enjoy your game day celebrations or relax after a trail ride. We look forward to seeing you at Giovanni's in Logan, West Virginia. If you got a big job to get done, don't just trust any flagging service. Call Diamond Flagging Service. Diamond Flagging Service keeps your community safe while also making sure it stays moving. Give Diamond Flagging Service a call today for their services. They also offer amazing job opportunities. Diamond Flagging Services, proud supporter of the Mountain Athletes.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Mountain, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Whether it's home, life, business, or auto insurance, Scott Ambergy at State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia is here to protect the things you love. Call Scott Ambergy today for a free quote. That's State Farm in Chapmanville, West Virginia.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
Come down to Trailblazers Outfitters, located right off the 4-lane from Williamson, West Virginia, to hop on your new rental of side-by-sides, dirt bikes, or four-wheelers. They also have four-wheeler, dirt bike, and side-by-side repairs, along with accessories, tires, and stereo systems, and a large repair shop. Give them a call today at 859-953-0903 to get your new rental to enjoy the trails today. If you're a business looking to bring utilities underground with little impact to the environment, we offer that with horizontal directional drilling. With the ability to steer around underground objects that may be in the way of conventional ditch digging, we offer the different hole sizes to complete any project. Let the professionals at Horizontal Drilling help you today. Give us a call at 304-928-0587.
Shayna O'Brien-Thompson is seeking your vote for circuit judge for Logan and Mingo counties in May of 2024. For more than 10 years, Shayna has practiced law in southern West Virginia and will bring diverse legal experience to the courtroom. Shayna is ready to serve Logan and Mingo counties with knowledge, fairness, and respect. Vote Shayna O'Brien-Thompson for circuit judge, your choice for a fair, respectful, working circuit judge, paid for by the committee to elect Shayna O'Brien-Thompson. James Barker, Bradley Dameron with you here on the D&D Sports Network. Alongside us is our cameraman and producer for this evening's broadcast, Desmond Napier. And Bradley, it's been an impressive first half, to say the least, for Cameron Sloan.
Yeah, Cameron Sloan came out on fire. He got a lot of baskets driving in. Opening half he had 22 points, 22 of the 31 points. And then you have, with him, though, you also have Evan Bryant with 4 points, Jace Hale with 3, and Trent Hager with 1. So that's for them. Over on the Logan side, Gage Green, kind of a slow start, but he really picked it up in that second quarter with 8 points. Devin Maynard had the hot start for Logan, and he had 7. He had Mason Spence with 4, Evan Markham with 2, Crew Blankenship, I will get that out in a minute, also with 2, and Camden Dillon had a point. So 31-24, pretty entertaining first half.
It has been. What's been interesting for Logan is Green played the second quarter only, so he did not even play in the first quarter, and then Maynard didn't play in the second quarter so that they could kind of allow them to get their 4 quarters for the varsity game if need be. So usually what we do is we'll see Logan play both of those young men at the start of the second half. So that's usually been the play for this Logan JV team, which kind of changes things if you're Tug Valley, because they're your 2 leading scorers for Logan. They have not been on the floor together at the same time, and now they're about to.
And that is very important, and that is something, to take into account with JV, especially, in West Virginia where they limit the quarters. You'll see different rotations. Like JV teams, each team has their own philosophy and, own goals with their JV team to try to accomplish each night. Of course, they all want to try to win, though.
That is correct. At the end of the day, they're still trying to compete and win basketball games regardless of who's on the floor. And a 7-point lead for Tug Valley as we start to see the crowd trickle in here in Naugatuck, West Virginia. As I will say this, Bradley, it's been so long since I have done a game here that the access road to the school was new to me. So I don't know how long that road has been built.
It's been there a few years at this point.
That was new to me.
I will be honest, I'm still so used to going in the old way that most of the time I still go in that way off habit.
glad you guys could join us here in Tug Valley for this contest and then our varsity contest after the conclusion of this one. Halftime adjustments have been made by both clubs. We'll see kind of what Brandon Browning, the head JV coach for the Wildcats, will do, and then Tyler Hodge, the head JV coach for the Tug Valley Panthers, will do. Logan will have the possession to start this second half of play. Blankenship will inbound. We'll give it in there to Maynard, and as we predicted, it's Green and Maynard on the floor at the same time for the first time tonight. Maynard to Green. Green, pull-up jumper from deep, no good. Rebound Jewell underneath. And that's another player we didn't really see in the second quarter either, was Jewell.
No, I think he sat the entire quarter out as well.
Sloan with it, gives it off to Brumfield. Jumper no good. Rebound pulled down by Green. He's got numbers. Up ahead to Maynard. Maynard Euroed in, but he got bumped. It's going to be a steal as Bryant picks it up, and now Sloan has it. And now Sloan back the other way with it. Jumper, step back, good for Cameron Sloan, who continues his tear in this JV contest. Maynard has it. He'll set it up. Going to work now, step back, thought about it, now drives, gets it over to Green. Green drives in, spin move, left-hand shot for Gage is no good. Rebound underneath from Sloan, and still on the ground, but Sloan able to get it. So he'll try to bring it up the floor, and does so. Gives it over to Jewell. Jewell, wraparound pass, almost stolen by Green, but he knocks it out of bounds, and will stay with the Panthers. 6:39 to go here in the third quarter.
And that was a nice job of Green just kind of stepping in there in the passing lane and preventing an easy attempt.
Hale, a wide open look. That one's short. Jewell had the rebound initially, but tipped it to Wiley. Wiley had it, lost it, but it's off a Tug, and it'll be Logan basketball underneath.
Looked like Brumfield there kind of stripped it, and then unfortunately his teammate trailing behind, it hit his foot and sent it flying to the other end of the floor.
Maynard with it. Spin in the lane, up and under, shot no good, and they're still asking for a foul as they thought, the Logan bench thought that Maynard got held there on the shot. Sloan has it now, 9-point lead for the Panthers in this JV contest. Step into a three to Sloan, rebound to Green, and they're going to call a jump ball there, and it will go back to Tug.
And this quarter's kind of started out how most of the first half went after that hot start. Just a bit slower, I feel. I think that breakneck speed that we saw early, I don't know if we'll see that anymore.
That
in
was
this
like
one.
a mirage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hale inbounds to Sloan. As he'll pull it back out. Jewell has it, looks inside, good look to Bryant. Bryant shot off the glass and good. Good look from Jewell, good shot from Bryant. It's in a double-digit lead for the Panthers for the first time tonight. Green with it, drives in, jumper in the lane, rolls in. Good shot from Gage Green in transition. Back to a 9-point lead. Logan now trying to pick up pressure. They're man-to-man full court here. Bryant pushes it ahead, gets it inside. Brumfield, easy two for him.
That was a nice look into Brumfield.
Maynard trapped, he's fouled there, this time by Brumfield. I don't think Brumfield realized how long those arms are. Kind of got Maynard on the wrist.
Freshmen, you know, they tend to take a little bit of time to figure everything out.
Blankenship gets it ahead to Maynard. Maynard, pull-up jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebound out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Green. .5:15 to go here in the third quarter of play. ahead with it. Sloan behind the back, drives in, and a good effort from Brumfield there, but wasn't the intention of Sloan. That wasn't a behind the back pass. He just kind of got it poked away, and then Brumfield went diving after it. And it'll be Tug Valley basketball.
I guess they're saying that, that maybe Brumfield didn't touch it. I don't.
Pull-up jumper from Bryant. Front rim no good. Rebound out to Sloan. Sloan drives all the way around the baseline. Now we'll pull up. Elbow jumper from Sloan is short. Brumfield rebound. Tipped out to Hale. Now gets to Sloan. He'll step into a three. It's short. Rebound Maynard. Maynard tried to dribble through traffic. Still has it. And you're going to get a jump ball. And it will go back to Logan this time with 4:41 to go in the third. We thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. Don't forget to like and share, and specifically like and share our sponsors that are able to provide this coverage for you. Without them, we couldn't do it.
Absolutely, and we really appreciate our great sponsors here at D&D.
Long three from Maynard, side rim no good. Rebound Brumfield. And so get it off to Sloan, and Sloan will throw it up the floor to Hale. Hale drives in. Green went for the block. May have gotten a piece, but Brumfield there on the follow. Good follow there from Ben Brumfield. He's able to get it, and now we're going to get a timeout on the floor. And we will do the same. Back with more of this third quarter between Tug Valley and Logan's JV right after this on the D&D Sports Network.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
Come in from the cold and warm up with your favorite comfort food from Tudor's Biscuit World. Fluffy biscuits smothered with sausage gravy. Homemade blackberry biscuits topped with crunchy granola and icing. Or the new cinnamon caramel apple biscuit. And for a limited time, at participating locations, we're serving our over-the-top chicken pot pie. It's tender chunks of chicken, gravy, and vegetables, over-top mashed potatoes, and our famous made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuits. At Tudor's, we're serving up comfort food that's ladled with love.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Bradley Dameron, Desmond Napier with you. 4:16 to go here in the third quarter after a lengthy timeout from Logan. They have possession, but they trail by 13.
And right now, I think the Wildcats are just trying to find something. Just get a couple buckets to claw back in a little bit here.
And I will say this is three there from Wiley is no good. Rebound Jewell underneath. It was one of those Rabbit, Thompson timeouts there from Coach Hodge. They've been in man-to-man for the entire third quarter, and then they come out of that timeout in a 2-3 zone. And Rabbit's known to do that just constantly. Always love that strategy.
Well, it keeps the offense, just second guessing.
You spent the whole time out talking about man-to-man defense, and next thing you know, they come out in 1-3-1 or something else, and you've got to readjust real quickly. I used to do, after covering Rabbit for many, many years, I would do the same thing in football. We get a timeout from the defense, they try to adjust to our formation, so we're just going to come out in something completely different because you just wasted, in my mind, your timeout. Brumfield at the line makes the first.
Well, and it's smart because, like you said, I'm sure during the timeout, Logan's coaches were, talking about attacking man-to-man defense. And next thing you know, you come out and everything that they just told you doesn't apply.
Right.
At least towards man-to-man.
41-26. Maynard drives in, shot no good. He is fouled, though. That'll send Maynard to the line. 15-point lead for Tug Valley. And the other thing reason I did that too, especially for newer coaches or younger coaches, I wanted, this is going to sound bad, but in the grand scheme of it, that's what you're trying to do. Is I wanted those players to distrust what their coach just told them, so they're going to second guess throughout the entire process of the game. And I would do, as a coach, I would do that on the first drive of the game too. I would come out in different formations, different sets, just to try to change the game plan from what they saw on film and things like that, so that they're like, what did our coach tell us all this stuff for when they're not even in any of this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, there's Hale with a nice shot.
Jumping from Hale there. Maynard made both. Hale answers, though. 15-point lead back again for Tug. Maynard, step back three, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds, will stay with Logan.
And I feel like, relevant to this game, I feel like the first game that the two varsity teams played at Logan, I think Coach Thompson being able to switch up defenses played a pivotal role late in that game.
He did. Lay in there. Brumfield's had a really good third quarter.
Yeah, and he has 8 points in this quarter, all within the last few minutes, it seems. And they're going to call a travel there. Wasn't sure if the official was going to call a charge or travel. He brought the hand up and then rolled it around.
Brian has it. They walked. He did.
Yeah. Double dribble, walk. It'll end up being the same difference.
Right.
But yeah, he definitely picked up his feet there.
Thank you guys for your comments on the D&D Sports Network. And drive in there from Maynard. He's blocked there by Sloan. That'll send Maynard to the line to shoot two.
I know a couple of people down here didn't like that call, but that looked like a good call to me. He looked like he hit him pretty solidly on the body.
When you come across with that arm, that's when you're going to get that call.
Yeah, he swatted down. Well, when you're just swatting kind of down on someone.
Maynard makes the first. 45-29 the score. Maynard makes the second. 15-point lead for Tug Valley again. They led by 7 at halftime. And it's been a really good performance from the Panthers here in this third quarter, and that man has been kind of the answer. Brumfield again with a bucket. Has 10 points in this quarter. Blankenship back outside. Maynard spins, drives in, gets bumped, shot no good. Rebound Jewell. Now a 17-point lead. Is that one thrown up? Bryant somehow got it to Sloan, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be Logan basketball.
And down 17, over 2 minutes to go. Logan's just going to kind of want to hit a few baskets, just start whittling away if they can.
Green got in there, got held. And now it'll be on the floor. And Logan will have the inbound underneath, 2:15 to go. Back in the corner to Maynard. Step back three now. Good. Devin Maynard with that high arcing shot gets it to go. 47-33. Up ahead with it. Brumfield drives in, got bumped, gets the bucket and the foul. They call a charge. And Wiley able to draw the charge for the Wildcats. And Brumfield did a good job taking it in there. One of those bang-bang plays.
It was. It looks like Coach Hodge down here politely disagrees.
Blankenship gives it off the green, left wing. Good head fake. Now the pull-up jumper from about 18 feet's no good. Rebound tracked out to Bryant. It gets it ahead to Brumfield. Brumfield drives in, gives it off to Jewell. Good look from Brumfield over to Jewell. And it's a timeout from Tyler Hodge, a 30-second timeout, but we will do the same. Back with more after this word from Rebound Physical Therapy in Chapmanville.
You're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury? Come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Judge Sabrina Deskins would appreciate your vote this upcoming election held in May. Judge Deskins is running for circuit judge in the newly formed 11th Circuit, which combines Logan and Mingo counties. Judge Deskins has 10 years of judicial experience and is the only candidate with years of experience in both Logan and Mingo. Vote Judge Deskins the right choice for Logan and Mingo counties circuit court, paid for by the committee to elect Sabrina Deskins. 49-33, 1:38 to go here in this third quarter. Is the jungle here starting to fill up, Mr. Dameron?
Yeah, and I expect we'll be surrounded here in just a bit up here in the upper level.
Shot on the ground, and it will stay with Logan. 1:24 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound pass to Green. Green swings it. Markham over to Wiley. He travels. And it goes back to Tug Valley. Hale has it. Got trapped and dribbles out of it. Now throws it up ahead to Sloan. Sloan up ahead there to Branham. He traveled, didn't get the call, and it doesn't matter. Gets the counted bucket. Maynard has it again. Long three from the top of the key for Maynard. It's good. That's a high arcing shot from Devin Maynard.
Yeah, and he, I think he shot that from up the road at Mayer.
See if he does it again here. Fakes the pass, drives in, got bumped, shot no good. Rebound, somehow Sloan has it. And way up ahead to Hale. It's an easy lay in there for Tug. And it's a 17-point lead again for the Panthers. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Green drives in, tried the Euro, now back outside. And it's stolen away by Bryant. Bryant pushes up the floor, gets it over to Jewell. Jewell bobbled it, on the ground with it, throws it out, goes off the knee of Maynard, and it goes into Crew Blankenship's hands. He'll push it up ahead. Green drives in, shot up, left hand is good for Gage Green. 53-38 in favor of Tug Valley. 15-point lead, tipped right to Jewell. That's an assist for Sloan, but not his intention, as Maynard hits the flag hanging atop the gymnasium here at Tug Valley, and that will end at quarter number 3. We'll be back with the fourth right after this here on the D&D Sports Network.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Huge supporter of the Wildcats, Amber Miller-Belcher, Small Town Girl Promotions, in her efforts to help all towns across the state with grant writing and growth. And in singular, she has 13 years of health and wellness coaching, providing people with energy, health, and business building goals. She does a lot with our dear friend Richie Belcher to give back, and is over this past holiday season. Amber Miller-Belcher and Genmar Services helped with Toy Drive, the gift drive at Birch area schools. They also helped with Team Santa. That's Amber Miller-Belcher, Small Town Girl Promotions, and Singular. Back here on the D&D Sports Network, 55-38 in this JV game. Tug Valley leads by 17. Sloan has played well for the Panthers. It was Brumfield that played really well for the Panthers there in the third quarter. They push their 7-point lead at the half to a 17-point lead, as that one will stay with the Panthers underneath their own basket. Bryant looking, throws it out to Hale. Hale swings it up top to Bryant, back to Hale, but stolen away by Spence. Spence will drive all the way in, lost it for a half second, now dribbles it back out, gets it inside the main, or at least tried to. And it's going to stay with Logan as it goes off of Bryant. And we'll see Markham check back in, this time for Spence. (55-38). Green drives in, lost it on the deck. Sloan picks it up. He gets triple teamed, and Maynard tried to go up with a shot. Sloan's still fighting for it, and they're going to call it Panther basketball.
Wow.
Great effort there from Sloan.
He pretty much defended on the floor, you know, after losing the ball there.
(55-38), 7:17 to go. And there's a look at the uniform of Bryant there. There's a long check-in for uniform.
I don't know if he was looking for blood or something.
Might have. We don't see anything. He gives it over to Hager. Hager has it back outside to Hale. Skip pass in the corner. Branham head fakes. Pull-up jumper from about 14 feet. Good shot there from C.J. Branham. It's a 19-point lead for Tuck Valley. They led by 7 at halftime, and they have just came out and dominated this second half of play. Green ripped it away, but they're going to call a jump ball before that. It'll be Logan basketball, and it should be underneath their own basket. Student section is alive and well here in the JV fourth quarter.
I think they may be starting to pregame a bit for the varsity game.
Yeah, absolutely.
This place at times can be one of the loudest and most ruckus places in West Virginia to attend. I mean, you know, and it's the same at Logan as well, you know, Willie Acres Arena. When that building gets going, that's a wild place to play as well.
I always talk about the ghosts that come out in the Willie Acres Arena.
I tell you, there is a lot of tradition in basketball in Southern West Virginia. It's really a remarkable thing just how much, and just probably within an hour's drive, several different schools and areas that have so many state titles and all-staters and state players of the year and everything going on.
Finally get the floor cleaned up. Blankenship with it, drives in, shot up off the glass, rolls out, rebound Green, couldn't get it to go. Hale gets the rebound, and he gets fouled. And that will be a foul on Green. 6:41 to go here in the fourth quarter.
After Logan here, you know, I mean, while it's not impossible, I think right now you just want to try to finish strong, just to build off, you know, the end of this. Although stranger things have happened.
Hale gets it up ahead to Sloan. Wide open is Sloan. Drives in, left hand, no good. Rebound Branham. Branham shot up, couldn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. And the crowd is filed in here. They're starting to kind of, I will say this is the first time I've been back since they've had the chair back seats here.
These are new for this season.
It's really nice. They're a little bit more expensive, but kind of well worth your money.
Well, and you know, in the bleachers here, you know, kind of more of the black plastic bleachers.
Right.
before it was best of 1987 hardest wood. So it's definitely been an improvement here in Naugatuck.
Jumper or foul shot, no good. Rebound, Green. This will bring it up to 4. 20-point lead after Brandon makes 1 of 2 at the line. Spence with it. He'll try the 3. No good. Rebound backside there from Sloan, and Green may have picked up another foul. It's either going to be him or Blankenship. They call it on Blankenship this time as Markham will check in. 6:20 to go.
Looks like Logan's going to try to pressure the ball, and
Green, great steal there.
Steal from it.
And that one's going to be a foul on Brian. He poked it away once clean, and then the second time was the one he got caught.
Can't reach in there too much. Eventually
it's like
they'll
the
get
cookie
you.
jar.
Yeah.
You may be able to get one cookie, but 2 or 3 sometimes.
They'll think you're getting a little greedy there.
That's right. Blankenship will step into a 3 from the right wing. No good. Rebound tracked down by Hager. Hager with it. Spins out of trouble. Still has it somehow. Gets it over to Hale. He'll shoot a jumper from the baseline. No good. Rebound tipped, controlled by Green in the far corner. He'll bring it up the floor. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Gage Green drives in. Jumper in the lane. No good. Rebound tipped around. Controlled by Blankenship. Kicks it out there to Maynard. He'll float one in. That's no good. Rebound Green tracks it down, but no. Great effort there by Hales. He knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Logan, though.
And the student section over there helped up Mr. Hale. It looked like as he slid over into that corner. And I can see the Tug Valley cheerleaders coming in. I don't know if Logan brought theirs, but, you know, two of our better cheer squads in the area.
I agree. Logan did not bring theirs because they are competing for the UCA game day down in Orlando, Florida at Disney World right now. They competed this morning with their game day cheers, so they are out of, not only not here tonight, but out of the state.
And that seems to be a pretty good reason not to be here tonight. Yes, that's
so good luck to them.
Absolutely.
I got to watch their routine this morning. Did an excellent job. And there's a shot up from Green, no good. My 2-year-old, 2.5-year-old, she enjoys watching the cheerleaders. So we watched that this morning. There's a foul called there on Tug Valley. That'll send Maynard to the line to shoot 2.
I know 2 first-class programs there with the cheer. You know, Logan has a lot of first-class programs. Obviously, the basketball squad as well, both boys and girls. Then you think about baseball, softball, everything, it seems like.
Well, you know, when you look at the history of Logan High School, they have, you look at the fall sports, football, they have yet to have a playoff win. Soccer just getting started. They have not done that. But when you know, in volleyball, they have never made an appearance in the state tournament. When you start getting into the winter sports, they have had state champions in every winter sport, even wrestling. They had a state champion in wrestling years ago. And then the spring sports, man, they've had state champions just about in every category. That pass over the head of Brumfield there.
That's just a little too tall there.
And Logan's had state championships in baseball, softball, obviously. They have a boys state championship in tennis as well. And a few years ago, they had some individual state champions in track as well. So got a foul called on Logan there over the back.
A lot of athletic history at Logan.
Yes. Well, you go back even to the James Davidson days, you know, when he was doing track and field for the Wildcats. He broke records and won a lot of individual state titles for track and field at Logan as well. So it's a rich tradition for both of these schools. And
absolutely.
When you see the amount of people that come and watch a Saturday night basketball game in Naugatuck between these two schools, as Hale gets the jumper there, and you see how packed the stands are, it pretty much shows itself how important sports are to both these fan bases.
I tell you, well, and especially just basketball is just kind of like woven into the fabric of the culture around here. You know, like just growing up here, you know, I mean, you think of like over Logan, you know, like Willie Akers, obviously, Mark Hatcher, and, you know, gentlemen like that with that boys basketball program. And then over here, you know, at Tug Valley, they've had some great coaches, especially like with the boys coach, you know, Frankie Smith, of course, Rabbit Thompson here, and then they had, you know, the girls' state title a few years ago with Clyde Farley, who's the athletic director here now. But
Sloan makes the first. Yeah, I mean, it's and you know what Tug Valley went through there a few years ago with the flood for their football program and everything. Haiti Ford has done an excellent job helping to rebuild down here in Tug Valley. They've been a playoff team on the cusp of the playoffs, I think last year, and then this past season they were in the playoffs. So it's been a good athletic run here for the Panthers in the last few years. 3 for Maynard. Of course, basketball has always been king down here. It's always been a good run for Tug Valley in basketball. Good effort from Spence there.
Well, you know, Tug Valley, of course, obviously is a consolidated school, you know, between Kermit and Lenoir, and you had 2 state titles in Kermit's history and 1 in Lenoir's history. And they.
So you know that I'm going to ask this trivia question because it's West Virginia history based. It's what is the only town in West Virginia that's named after the son of a president?
That would be Kermit.
That is correct, yes.
Yeah, Kermit Roosevelt,
yes.
The son of Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. That's one of I always like giving that one when we come down this way.
Yeah.
Good look there from Joel to Sloan. And again, if you're just joining us, Cameron Sloan has played lights out in this JV contest for the Panthers.
He's having himself a game.
This diamond goes off his hands, out of bounds.
I've got a little trivia question in return.
Ooh, okay.
What was the name of Kermit before?
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Before Teddy Roosevelt decided to name it after his son.
I will say I do not know.
It was East Warfield, after Warfield, Kentucky, right across the river.
Oh, those are two good trivia questions. You can join Bradley and I later on. We'll give you even more trivia as we continue into this broadcast tonight.
Last time we were talking about a book with Wayne football as the background.
That's right.
I'm full of all kinds of useless information, and I will share it with you all.
Timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep things here for you on the D&D Sports Network. 3:44 to go in this JV contest, 63-40. Well, it's a full timeout. We'll do the same. Back with more on the D&D Sports Network right after this.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
Stop by Eric Home and Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Home and Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
Call 304-752-3474 and see Missy Birchfield at your good friends at State Farm in Logan, West Virginia. She gives out free insurance quotes, so make sure you see her. at State Farm.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, 3:44 to go here in the fourth quarter of the JV game between Logan and Tug Valley. 63-40. Again, your score. There's a 7-point lead at halftime for Tug Valley, and they have just turned it on here in the second half.
And right now, I think both teams are just going to try to finish strong. I think that, you know, the outcome's not really much in doubt at this point, but it's Sloan again.
Yeah. Gets the layup to go. Back the other way with it comes Maynard. Maynard stutter steps, gets in the lane, shot up, no good as he is fouled, though, and that'll send Maynard to the line to shoot two. Seats filling up here, filling up behind us as well, as we're on the second deck here in Tug Valley, affectionately called the Jungle. Where else would you rather be on a Saturday night? Calling what's turned into a really good rivalry between these two schools.
Absolutely. And, you know, they didn't play for many years. And I think it's just because of the size and different classifications and conference alignments. It's difficult putting together a schedule, even with teams that are in close proximity. But it seems like just a natural rivalry.
Jumper from Spence is no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled by Bryant. So he'll push it up the floor. And it's poked away from behind by Blankenship. It's good hustle there from Crew Blankenship to get the steal. Maynard, long three. That one misses everything but the net. And it will stay here as it went off of Tug Valley's 33. That's Brennick Bishop. .236 to go here in this fourth quarter of play in this JV contest. And we thank you for watching here on the D&D Sports Network. Wiley to Maynard. Maynard drives in, lost it. Jewell has it. I see Tug Valley try to slow things down here. They do, but Maynard's not going to let them with the steal. And Sloan picks up the foul there as Maynard was going in for the layup. And that'll send Maynard to the line to shoot two.
Maynard has had a very good game for Logan. Even, you know, if things aren't going the way Wildcats won, I think he's been impressive in this game so far.
He has. And again, third game in 3 days. And you know, while the JV team has not played their third game in 3 days, they are playing the second game in as many days. And generally speaking, your JV guys run the scout team in practice, and sometimes they can get even more worn out than the varsity club. They're always going.
They're definitely a huge part of the team, you know. I think sometimes people don't realize, or maybe they minimize the impact a good JV team will have with the varsity team. But they help earn those wins as well, even if they're not playing in the varsity game.
Short there for Maynard. 2:14 to go here in the fourth quarter. A long JV game, but nevertheless, we're right here. A rebound inside by Hales. He'll bring it up the floor. Jewell has it. He'll try a three from the wing. No good. Rebound Spence underneath with 2 minutes to go. Spence over to Maynard. Maynard, pull-up jumper, 13 feet. It's good. 65-44.
And right now, Tug Valley just seems pretty content just to run a half-court set, which, I mean, why wouldn't they?
They're playing a little 4 out, 1 in, and there's the 1 in from Hales. He's able to step back and hit the baseline jumper. 67-44. It goes off the hands and out of bounds. As we see Markham check back in. this time for Maynard. And for Tug Valley, Hager will check back in along with Brandon.
Looks like Mr. Sloan and Mr. Hale are going out. Great game there by Cameron Sloan.
Absolutely. .80 seconds to go here in the fourth of this JV contest between Tug and Logan. Again, we'll have the varsity for you at the conclusion of this one. Most of you know this. We'll shut this stream down and then restart a new stream for the varsity game. And while we're at it, all those links that you see in the comments, do not click any of those ever. Those are not us. You're watching the best you're going to get tonight here from Naugatuck, West Virginia. So none of those links will do anything and most likely will harm your phone or computer. So stay away from those, but don't stay away from our sponsors that help bring you the action here on the D&D Sports Network. Tug Valley just kind of running out the clock here as the crowd's starting to get into it here with 30 seconds to go from Tug Valley High School.
Yeah, they look pretty content here. Players are already starting to shake hands, and pretty impressive win by the Tug Valley Junior Varsity here.
Absolutely. Tug Valley's going to win at 67-44 over Logan in this JV contest. Bradley and I are going to step aside for a break. When we come back, we'll have our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game for you here on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Back here on the D&D Sports Network, James Barker, Bradley Dameron with you. Alongside us is our camera operator and producer for this evening's broadcast, Desmond Maynard. Jeez almighty, Desmond Napier. Glad this is some downtime for us, Bradley. We kind of needed it. But our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game is going to go to none other Cameron Sloan as he finishes with 28 points. If we're going on the Logan side of things, we would give it to Devin Maynard, who finished with 22 points, Bradley. But the Panthers JV, really impressive here tonight. Not only on the offensive side, scoring 67 points in total, but overall they played really good defense as well.
Yeah, and, it went from a 7-point game, which was a fairly closely played game in the first half, and they just kind of broke it open in the third quarter and never looked back. And just a really nice win here for the Tug Valley JV.
Once again, your Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, Cameron Sloan, finishing with 28 points tonight for the Tug Valley Panthers JV team. Well, that'll do it for our JV action here in the first matchup between these two schools. We'll be back with the varsity game after about a 10-minute break here on the D&D Sports Network.